Okay, I'm back. I don't really know how I want this video to look, but it looks like this is the best that we're gonna get. So I went to Domino's and I put all my wings in this. So when I got a 16 piece, and I'm definitely gonna take it to lunch tomorrow. And I put it in this. They did not sauce me up nice, so I got some extra sauces and added more sauce to it, and I just shook it up in this thing. So all 16 wings are in here, and I'm gonna try not, my sheets are white, as you can tell. I'm gonna try not to get them on my sheets. And then I made myself this salad because I love my salads. I think I added too much dressing, and that's worse than too little dressing. But I got some just tomatoes and carrots and spring mix, so not even that crazy of a salad. I love a good cherry tomato. I just have my food in front of me. Got some carrots in there too. These aren't the easiest to eat at a low volume, but okay, I don't even know where to start with updates, but essentially on the 18th I get my EPT renewal because I had food stamps as a college student, and this is the last month that I will qualify for it, because once I get my first paycheck from my current job, they're gonna cut me off. But I get paid once a month at my job, and I don't get paid till the 31st, so technically I qualify for EBT in July. And that's when I'll go grocery shopping. I've been having really weird modified meals because I don't want to stock up on groceries if I know that in a few days, like a week from now, I will be able to get good food. Anyways, here's what the wings look like. I sauced them really good. They were literally just fried wings with a drizzle of hot sauce on them. I got these from Domino's. I think I said that in the intro. But they're still hot, so that's good. Your wings should look like this, if not cleaner, when you eat them. Oh, sorry. I have a cup up there, don't worry. I'm gonna set this here. Anyways, let's get into these updates. So, first update. I started a new job, which I'm actually liking. I have a team. It's not my team, I'm definitely intro level, but I work with about, I want to say in total 8 people, and I'm an admissions counselor, it's not only me. The college that I work at, like most colleges these days, like usually have 1 or 2 people reading an application. But I started last Thursday, and I'm new. Like, I did not go to the school that I'm working at. Obviously, I moved from Washington. So it's a lot of learning for me, and I definitely have like a quieter, shy, calm personality, which is really good for this work. But a lot of this work is public facing, where I'll like have to be talking to people, and I usually am really good about talking to people, but I want to be able to be sure that I know what I'm talking about. So talking to people about a school I didn't go to, but really like it's kind of hard, but I'm getting more knowledge. My boss, I shouldn't touch that without cleaning my hands. 1 sec. My boss gave me these note cards. And it's been helping me get to know like the stuff that I need to be able to tell people when it comes to like whether or not they should apply to the school that I work at. I also got some meal tickets for the dining services. I had my ID card somewhere around here, but I don't know where I put it. I literally just had it, so whatever. Yeah, I got started on Thursday. I met my supervisor, but she's currently on vacation because I don't know if anyone has ever like had experience in admission counseling, but the summer is kind of the slow period where most people end up going to work. There we go. I literally haven't met like two of my housemates, 2 of my floor mates. But I have developed my travel schedule. I will be traveling to Florida, Delaware, DC, Virginia, and Maryland for like recruitment. And college has spent a lot of money for recruitment. Which I'm not complaining about because I think I leave on the 2nd of October if my boss approves the travel schedule that I outlined. And I think I'll get back on like the 24th, so literally we'll be not home sleeping like consistently for 22 days. I don't pay for any of that. But I'm excited. The cities that I get to visit outside of the States is Jacksonville, Florida. I've never been to any of the cities that I'm visiting for like high school visits. I get to go to Miami, Florida, which I've never been. I get to visit Arlington, Virginia. I get to visit Fort Lauderdale, Florida. I get to visit like Coral Springs, Florida, Palm Beach, Florida. I'm missing another Florida city, whatever is on the East Coast that's pretty big. Jacksonville, Miami. Where am I? Naples. I get to go to Naples, and I'm staying there overnight. And then I get to go to DC, obviously. I get to go to Baltimore. There's another big city in Maryland that I'm like new to that I'm missing. I think it's wherever there are like YouTuber TTGs from. There's Baltimore. I don't know. There's another city in Maryland that I'm gonna kick myself for forgetting. And I think that's it. I got Maryland, Virginia, DC, and Florida. Yeah, I think that's it. I feel like as I spend more years at this job, honestly, I do plan to stay at this job for at least 2 years. I don't know if I want to go to grad school or just work my way up in this like org. A lot of the people that I talk to have been working there for like either really short, like I'm not the only new person. There are some people that like started in May, or like really long. There are some people who have been there for like 25 years, and it's a really good office, really good college. And I could see myself staying there for a good amount of time. So I told my boyfriend, unless something really crazy goes down, I really can see myself as like an East Coast girly for a good minute. Like I said, I'm near the Philly area. So that's the job. My office is huge. My territory is huge. I'm probably going to be visiting 80 different high schools over the course of 6 weeks. And while I'm nervous because a lot of the stuff is just me driving between cities, and I've never gotten in a car wreck, and I don't want to start now. I am really excited. And I plan to make the most out of this like new position that I'm in. Sorry. And very excited to meet like students and other people. Honestly, I don't get paid more if more students come to the school that I work at, so the stakes are really low in terms of like having to, like, I'm literally just there to give you information about a school that you might be interested in. These stories are kind of hot, my mouth's burning. So I moved into my house. It's a really nice house. It's old. It was built in like the early 1900s. It's a family home that's been in my landlord's family since then. And she's like 40, so before she was born, this was like her family's house. Oh, no. Sorry. That's some on the floor. Anyways, I live with 2 people that go to like grad school, and then 1 person who works at the school that I work at, and so far so good. But not really. There's 1 person in the house who I've yet to meet, and then like the 3rd floor is kind of its own apartment, so the person who lives up there, I'm kind of jealous of, but the person that lives up there I never see, because she has her own kitchen, like a mini kitchen. She has her own bathroom and her own room. So like if you have a kitchen, bathroom, and room, you basically have a mini apartment, and she pays a little bit more to stay up there, which is nice. But she moves out next year, so if I'm still here, I might try to get that room. But part of me just probably would just move out. Sorry if I'm smacking a lot. This stuff is hot. And yeah, there's no rooms on the first. It's a 3-story house, 3rd floor, mini apartment. I live on the 2nd floor, obviously, and the 1st floor is just our kitchen. I thought the house isn't perfect, but the other person I live with 2 grad students and 1 just like regular young professional as such myself, and we pay like $750 a month in rent, which is super good for the York City, so he won't need it. And instead of just letting it collect dust in California, he decided to ship it to me so I can drive to New York and pick him up from like the train station and get around more, because like New York is very like bus friendly, train friendly, and so is Philadelphia, but just in a different way that like requires you to make sure that you have like transportation of your own to really just get around the city. Like people say Philadelphia is no car friendly, but you're gonna want a car. Especially if you're used to driving like me. But like I said, when I travel for work, I'll really only be flying into the city, and everything else is driving. At one point in my job, I have to drive like 2.5 hours to a different city to avoid flying, and so I pride myself in being a pretty good and safe driver, but it's other people you have to worry about. But I am excited to get his car. That's also when I'll get my projector that I left at his house, and he also put some stuff in the car, so oh, y'all know this is spicy because my nose is running, but hopefully we get the car soon. And there's no delays or anything in terms of its delivery. I hope it delivers while I'm off work. I'm thinking it will. These are probably the most cringe eating sounds. Kinda gummy, but these are really good wings. I love Domino's. What else? My boyfriend flies into New York tomorrow. Y'all don't know how much I miss that man. A lot of ASMR, or just like people online in general, are very like slow to show their partner. I don't care. I love a man with all my heart. If you go to my Instagram, he's in my picture, and there's nothing I wouldn't do for him. And so, whenever he gets here, which is tomorrow, he's gonna unpack in New York. He spends all of Wednesday in New York, all of Thursday in New York, and pretty much most of Friday in New York. At like 6 p.m. he's gonna come to Philadelphia, and we're gonna hang out Friday night. Read between the lines if you're an adult. If you're not, we're just gonna watch movies and hang out, because I haven't seen him, and it's been last Saturday was 2 weeks, and today is Tuesday, so like 2 weeks and 3 days. And by the time it's Friday, it'll be a little under 3 weeks since I last seen my man. And that's the longest we've gone without seeing each other. And hopefully that's the longest we go with seeing each other without seeing each other again. I mean, we're only 2 hours apart, and with me getting his car, like I can make that drive. Like 2 hours is nothing. I'll be able to see him a lot easier with the car. And it's nice that the car is delivering the same weekend that he gets here, because on Saturday we have this long, because we're technically a long distance, we have this long distance clause where when he's in my city, I'm responsible for our dates and like planning stuff, and when I'm in his city, he's responsible for dates and planning stuff. So when he's in Philly, there should be no reason where I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do this weekend. And when I'm in New York, everything should be planned. Like, you only get 2 days together. I think it's important to maximize that. So you got a week to figure out what you're doing this weekend, and you only have to do that twice a month. And so on Friday, he gets in at like 9, and we will just like, I haven't seen my man in 2 weeks, so I know what's going down. But on Saturday, I'm gonna take him to my job. We're gonna go to my job, like see campus, see town, and then Saturday night there's a Chinese Lantern Festival in Philly. It looks really cool. I'm really excited to go. And then after that, there's this like artist event called Pancakes and Booze that I also bought us tickets to. Pretty much I spent $100 for a period of like 6 hours, but it'll be super fun. And my boyfriend's an artist, so I think he'll enjoy it. There'll be live music, free pancakes, really good art, and we'll like be really close to everything. And then the Chinese Lantern Festival will just have really good food, live performances, and really good like glow in the dark type art because it's at night. And so that'll be our Saturday. And then our Sunday, I don't know yet. Sorry. I don't know what we'll do on Sunday. I probably will be tired from the night before, especially if we go as hard as I think we will. And it'll just be a rest day. Like I said, we love each other's company, and so I'm definitely gonna like find one thing to do. It might be locally, and then he leaves on Monday morning, and I also have to leave on Monday morning because my job has me going to, with two of my other like young coworkers, we're going to like a new conference at a different university for 3 days. 3 days, 2 nights, kind of. We stayed Monday night, yeah, 2 nights. And we kind of just learn the entry-level ropes of being an admissions counselor, which is really exciting because I get to connect with my coworkers a little bit more outside of the office, and I need like a little bit more guidance on like what this job really entails, and meeting people from other institutions that we may be working closely with is going to be nice. So I'm really excited for that. And I can only see my boyfriend on the weekends anyways, so I'd rather be away having my mind like filled than be in the city lonely like I have been for these last 2 weeks. Let's talk about how I got settled into Philly. My first day, I got here at like 10:30 in the morning. The Philly airport, kind of dingy. I feel like they could definitely update it and make it more modern, but it was fine. I just think that Dallas has really nice airports. I come from Dallas, Texas. And even the airport, I don't remember too much about the airport in LA. It was 8 a.m. I was tired, and I've only been to the airport once, but I can say that I do think it was nicer than the Philly airport. Anyways, I got my Uber. I came to my house for the first time. No one was here, so they left the doors unlocked, and then I had sheets that I ordered on Amazon, and so I put my bed together. And by then it was just like noon, and I was just like, what the hell did I just do? I just moved across the country by myself. I don't know anyone here. I got money, but not a lot of money. A lot of the money that I'm using is kind of credit card type beat because I get paid once a month, and I got like my babysitting money, but that kind of depleted itself really fast once I started paying off other stuff that I needed to pay off for this move. So while I'm really good with the budgeting, it's gonna take, I think it'll just take me like 2 paychecks to catch up on my debt, and that's just being very transparent. But like I said, I only pay $730 in rent. I can easily like have a lot more money left over, and since my boyfriend is shipping me his car, I no longer have to worry about getting a car note or like paying insurance and things like that. So I'm not too worried about paying off my credit card debt. But it does make me very frugal, and I still have like 2.5 weeks until payday, and that's a little stressful, but I think all will work out. And I'm just kind of being like, it's hard to like last weekend was my first weekend here. No, that's not true. The weekend before last was my first weekend here. Wait, no, that was last weekend. I literally got in last Monday, and yesterday was a week. So my last weekend was like when it rained all Sunday. No one told me about the East Coast weather. It's really crappy, low-key. It's very humid, and it rains randomly, and it feels like there's a hurricane coming, and then it randomly stops. But I've gotten like caught outside in the rain. Like, it's beautiful. I go to the library, go out to eat, and then while I'm in the building, pouring rain starts, and it stays for like 20-25 minutes, and I have to wait it out or walk in the rain, which is fine, like not deadly, but it's kind of annoying because you don't really have to worry about that in Texas or anywhere else for that matter. Like, you can see when the weather is gonna shift, and here it feels like it just happens out of nowhere. But I cried. Not only did I cry my first day, I think I cried my second day, because my second day I didn't go to work, I didn't really have anything to do. And my boyfriend was just like I live in a suburb of Philly, so I'm not in the busy middle of the town. Like, I'm very much so isolated, and when I tried to ride the train, I got on the wrong side. It was a mess, y'all, and I don't want to spend too much money right now, so it's just kind of been like, but I'm making like connections. I'm not really making friends, I'm making connections, and I just really want my boyfriend and my family and my friends, but I can't have all of those things. And so just going through those emotions of like moving across the country, when you have like, there are some people who move across the country and they be okay. That was not my experience. I moved across the country and I struggled a little bit, but I think that in the future I'll be fine. I like my coworkers, they're really sweet. I'm gonna get a car soon, so I'll be able to like just travel more often. And now that my boyfriend is coming literally tomorrow, his flight is at 7 a.m. and he'll be here by the time I get off work, which is nice because currently we're 3 hours apart, and that will seem nice until it's 11 o'clock and he's still like he gets off of work at 10. And so for me, that's 1 a.m. It was super hard to like wait up to 1 a.m. to talk to my man. But it just reminds me of that TikTok. And to my man, thank you to my man. To my man, thank you to my man. I love that TikTok. Go Big Lotto. But y'all don't know how much happiness it brings to me that like I'm 3 days away from seeing the love of my life, and like showing him around, showing myself around for the first time, getting a car. I got some new shoes, I got some new wireless headphones. It's Amazon Day. I just feel like life is working really well, and then I have to go to the conference, but all of our meals are paid for, and by the time that I get back, my EBT will be renewed. So although I'm still broke, I can afford food and like cook different things. Like, I've really just been eating chicken salads and rice and like burritos from the local Mexican restaurant, because I don't want to spend too much money on food, because food is super expensive here. What else? I miss my man. I miss my family. I like my job. Oh, last thing that we're gonna talk about is the housemate drama. So like I said, I live with one person that works at the school that I work at too, just in a different department, and 2 grad students. One grad student, the third floor girl, really cool. I think we're the most similar in the house, and so that we just mind our own business, and if you invite us to stuff, we'll show up, we'll have fun, we'll have a drink, but we're not gonna be in your face. And we're kind of like reserved personalities. vibes in this house were gonna be like, oh, bestie, we're all chill, liberal people. The housemate that I haven't met is giving very anal, and I recently learned that they're also dirty. And one of the reasons that a past person does have to move out, which is crazy because I would never move out on account of someone else. But I also think my last house that I lived in was so gross. It was a college house that hadn't been cleaned in like 8 years. My standard for messiness is really like, you don't gotta do too much. As long as my room is clean and I can shower and like the kitchen can be relatively clean and bug free, that's all I require. So I don't really know what their messiness entails. Like, I literally haven't met them, so I don't want to have too much judgments. But the other person that lives on my floor, the person that works at my school, created a 9-page like a house contract just to like help the other person on my floor kind of understand what it's like to like live with people, what rules should be in place when you're living with people, what type of cleaning should take place. I think it's crazy because we're all adults, but if that's needed, it's needed, I guess. But the person that's not here, we still have to do a house meeting when they get in. They just didn't like a lot of the rules that my housemate said, and I didn't inherently disagree with any of the rules. I think that it's kind of helpful if like rats are a really big thing on the East Coast, and so like if it keeps bugs and rats out of the house, we're doing it. I don't care. Because if I see a bug or rat and I can point to who's the problem, I'm gonna be real mad because it ain't gonna be me. And I'm not a fan of bugs or roaches, but you know, I'm not too uppity. Like, my last house was super dirty, but we ain't had no bug problem, you know. It's more just stuff. So, I don't know any other person I get here, but I am curious to see what the house dynamic will shift to, especially since there's only 2 of us on the floor, but then there'll be 3 of us sharing one bathroom. I think I'm gonna slowly transition to using the 3rd floor bathroom, just so I don't have to share with 2 people, and I could just share with 1. But currently it's really peaceful, and there's no beef between the people that are currently here, but there seems to be beef with the person that will be arriving within like, I thought they were gonna come Monday, maybe next week though, and I'll be gone, so I'll meet them when I get back from my like little convention. I forgot to mention that the person that isn't here yet is kind of a baby genius. They started a PhD program, a very competitive PhD program at, I want to say 19. So this last year they were 20, they just turned 21, so we're getting like, they're 21 now, they're full adult. And I hope they're still not jaundiced about when you encounter like starting a PhD program at 19 means you went through an undergrad program when you're like 15 or 16, and do you know how smart you have to be to graduate high school at 15 and get into a competitive undergrad program, and then better yet, get into a competitive grad school program at 19, like this person? Book smart to the max. I am worried about their social skills because I think a lot of me growing up was just having experiences, and a lot of those experiences are around people my age, and PhD programs usually aren't 19-year-olds. A lot of people, most people that enter PhD programs are like 22 plus, if not later, because I knew some 60-year-olds in PhD programs growing up, and so like their socialization like experience has just been a little warped, and I don't want to take that out on them. But like being clean, I feel like that's not too hard. And knowing how to talk to people and interact with people is a really big part of adulthood, and if you can't do that, one, you're not forcing me out of this house. Like, I'm not giving up $700 a month for rent, a suck-it-up type personality, and I'm a little worried because the other person that made the 9-page contract doesn't seem to have that type of personality, and stuff might go crazy, but none of my business. I'm literally gonna be here 2 weekends in a month, and I'm only home for like 4 hours. Otherwise, I'm asleep or getting ready to go to work, which I work 8 to 9 hours every day. But yeah, that's kind of my job, the tea in my house. Yeah, I'm full. I'm kind of sleepy. I've been having a hard time falling asleep, so I'm gonna read a little bit, listen to ASMR. I miss my boyfriend so much. I cannot wait till he's here and wake up tomorrow and do the whole work thing again. This is a wig. How do you guys like it? I wanted something that was pretty simple for my first day of work. Nothing too flashy, nothing too crazy. And I got this at a beauty supply house for like $60. It's human hair, unprocessed, and I'm kind of loving it, you know. It's cute. It's giving. After this, I'm gonna go put my food up because I'm definitely taking the rest of these wings for lunch tomorrow. That was the goal, and then salad, of course. And yeah, I'm gonna wash my face. I might shower in the morning, probably shower in the morning, and then just lay in bed because I'm super tired. I did laundry, but yeah, that's kind of what I've been up to. Sorry I haven't been recording as much. It's kind of hard when you're moving across the country, and yup, I'm tired if you can't tell. I also drink little mocktails. I live like 4-minute walk from the local liquor store, and Pennsylvania doesn't sell liquor. Pretty much the Philly area doesn't really sell liquor anywhere but in liquor stores. Like, you can't even get a White Claw at the local gas station, so best believe that man know my name, and my ID is from Washington. I need to call the DMV to see if I can get a Pennsylvania ID because you have to have proof of residence, but they require a bunch of funky stuff, and we split bills in an interesting way where the only thing in this house that my name is on is the lease, and you need 2 proof of residences, and they don't like take credit cards. They want a W-2, but like a W-2 comes around once a year, so we'll see what I can like do to prove that I'm actually a resident of the state so I can get a Pennsylvania license. Until then, everyone will continue looking at me crazy when I pull out this Washington ID. And I don't think I look like a high schooler, but sometimes people don't think so it could very easily be mistaken as a fake. But like, if you scan it, if you call the cops, they could run my license through the system and be like, yeah, she's 22, and I did not go through all this just to like have my license be revoked because y'all don't think that people here are from Washington. But the guy at the liquor store was like asking super like hella questions about like my ID. He was looking up like my address and stuff. It was weird. I hope I can talk to my boyfriend after this. That's how you know. Like, I literally just chill, watch Netflix. I went to the library, got a library book, and yeah, I've been kind of staying to myself. I need to get more hobbies. I got some shoes because, like I said, today's Prime Day, and once I have my car, I will be able to like do more. So I'll be going to the gym, which is really exciting. I get like a gym membership since I work at a college. I get access to all the facilities, and I'm really excited for that. This video is easily gonna be 45 minutes, but that's fine because I haven't been posting a lot. And so, yeah, the gym, different like walks, different trails. I don't know. I am excited about this upcoming weekend because I miss my man so much. I just wish I